Hello and welcome to Golden Wings Angel Card Readings. This week we have our Angel Guidance reading for the week of July 30th through August 5th. I'll be using a 3-card pull from the Archangel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. The 3 cards will be basically, the starting into the week and then midweek and end of the week. And then from the Angel Answers Oracle cards, I will be pulling, I sort of went over it last week, I'll be pulling what I'm calling an Angel Action Energy card, which is basically where I'm shuffling and I'm asking Spirit and Angel Guides to specifically give us an energy card or a guidance card that if we run into any challenges during this next week, that is the card we'll look to as far as what we can do to counteract those challenges or work through those challenges either by transforming them or just, working through them as best we can. Okay? So I've done some shuffling off screen so that it doesn't take quite so long. Most of the time I do all my shuffling off screen, but I wanted to make sure that you know that I do shuffle and tune in. And so we're going to ask for this next week for July 30th through August 5th. Please, angels and spirit, let us know what guidance you have for us for this next week. What guidance or messages do you have for all of us for this next week coming up? And we have beginning of the week energy, and we have midweek energy, and we have end of the week energy. Okay, so let's see what they have to tell us. Okay, we have 6 of Raphael. Okay, and we have 12, just perspective for midweek, and the end of the week we have Ace of Ariel. Okay, so it looks like we begin the week here with some nostalgia. This card here is a card of really looking either to your inner child for what it is that you possibly need to work through or fix, or it's really looking back at something in your childhood or when you were a child or even not so far back in your recent past, and it's kind of where you take the time to reflect on things that you truly loved. Since this is a cup card and it's a 6, it's an easement card in the sense that you're really just, these are things that brought you joy and love in your past. The only caution here is to not get stuck with that rose-colored glasses where you're looking at your past and you're not really it keeps you from staying in the present and the future. But there's nothing wrong with looking to the past, if it's something that brings your heart joy. And also, again, this card could be needing to do some inner child work, because if you're looking back to your childhood or you're looking back to past things that really made you happy, then a lot of times it's a great time to be able to do some inner child work, get out some journaling stuff, write down the experiences that you're thinking of that come to mind, and then ask your inner child, what it is that it needs from you to help you, not put those energies in the past where they belong, but to maybe learn from those energies and those good times and help your inner child grow and learn so that you can be helped in the present from experiencing these past pleasant memories. Okay, and it's very interesting because the midweek card then, it moves from that into changing your perspective. And this is a card of being able to own your own uniqueness. Okay, it means many times that if there's something going on in your life in any realm, that the thing about it that you bring, the skill set that you bring, is the fact that you have a unique perspective. But in order to get this perspective, you need to sort of flip it around, and you need to look at the situation from many different angles, and then pull from the fact that at this particular point, the angels and guides are saying that there's something that you bring to the table here that is a different perspective than other people are bringing, and it's a very positive perspective for you, okay? So if you do go back and you're looking at your childhood memories and you're doing some inner child work, don't be afraid to flip it and look at it from different angles and different perspectives as well. And also, if there is something going on in your life, don't feel like you have to conform and be like everybody else. If you're at an office meeting that's coming up and you're called upon to give your own ideas, don't go crazy. But also, if you have a different perspective or maybe a different take on it than other people do, don't be afraid to politely and respectfully put forth your own unique energy, and it may very well be what the situation takes. If you're in a personal relationship, same thing. If you've hit a roadblock, or even if things are going well, just know that this new perspective that you might gain here is a key to really taking everything that's coming to you for your highest purpose and greater good, okay? And I love this because towards the end of the week or the weekend, and who doesn't like this, we have basically a burst of energy coming to us. And the text on it reads, "It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or promotion." So that's never a bad card to get, right? As we're going into the end of the week and the weekend. Basically, this is a card where it's just saying you're going to have an upsurge of energy, and the type of energy that you're going to have is possibly going to be in the financial realm, although this did say that it could be in many different places, and that it's a real positive energy. So if you're looking to move forward with something like a job promotion, like it says, or relationship or something, this card is basically telling you that you're going to have an upsurge of positive energy in order to make that happen. So very nice cards for this next week. So for our action energy card, or our angel guidance energy card, however you'd like to call it or think of it, this is where we are asking for this next week, is there any specific messages, any specific guidance that we can have if we run into challenging times, to uplift us, bring us through, and transform these challenging times that we may have this next week? Any specific guidance or answers? Okay, and that's ask for help from others. So this next week, if you get into next week, and I mean, this has been a fairly, these three cards are extremely positive cards, but let's say you're having a normal week like everybody does. You have your normal energy ebb and flow, and you're getting into a low energy state. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get that glare off. It's saying don't forget that you're not in this alone. We're all in this together. And when it says don't forget to ask for help from others, that doesn't just mean other people, although it can mean other people in your physical life. Don't forget to keep asking your angels. We ask them for these weekly readings. And then check in again, hey, I need some help with this. I'm on a low vibe energy today. I'm not feeling very good today, or today just didn't go how I wanted it to go, right? Don't forget to ask for help from other people. This means they're nearby, they want to help, and for the most part, you're just trying to do too much on your own. And don't also forget to ask your spirit guides, angels, God, Earth Mother, anybody else who you lean on to help you in times of challenge. Really pull that forward, okay? That's what your guides are saying for specific energy to help you if you have any challenging energy this week. Okay, so I hope that helped, and I will see you next week for your weekly angel guidance reading. Thank you so much. Love and light always.